Good morning, everyone. This is Mark Leibovitz from VRTrader.com, and this is a VR tutorial for eSignal here on a Monday morning, December 12th. We are looking at the order page for VRTrader's eSignal product, and you simply hit the buy now. It's $99 a month. There is a 1 month free trial, and as you will see in the following demonstration, and as you probably have seen in previous demonstrations, there's a great value to the VR indicator for your short-term trading. As a reminder, if you're not a subscriber, you should be. VR Platinum, we have specific recommendations. In fact, the stock we're talking about this morning, Core Labs, CLB, was one of our recent recommendations, and we made a bunch of points on as a result of a VR signal and a general trading pattern the stock had fallen into. Meanwhile, if you just want general market commentary, we have our daily silver. My gold letter covers natural resources. My forecaster report's an annual report, cyclical report on the major markets. My vice letter covers cannabis, gaming, alcohol, tobacco, and so forth, and a bunch of other quote-unquote sin stocks. And my book, The Trader's Book of Volume, is a must-read if you're looking for using volume in the markets. It's basically an encyclopedia, and also our strategies that we employ in volume analysis. And finally, I host Wall Street Raw, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern on the Genesis Communication Network, gcnlive.com. It is carried on a few terrestrial stations, most notably KFNN 1510 here in Phoenix, but you can hear the show live Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern at gcnlive.com. This is Core Labs on a monthly chart. And going well back here into 2014, it was about $220 a share, nosedived all the way down to the high 80s. But as you can see here in the last several months, a couple years trading up and down in this basically 30, 40 point range. So we're always looking to try to catch some of the swings here. And though I don't use the monthly VR indicator, you can see here how it did indicate selling pressure as it was going down, and pretty valuable there, I think. But we employ more on a daily basis. And what got me interested was we had this big downdraft here in October, and then a positive volume reversal came in, and it was at the lower end of that range that I just showed you. So I was thinking, well, here it is. Maybe we're getting our buy signal for move well over 100 again, and sure enough, that's what happened. As you know, I try to tie in the 533 stochastic. If it's rising with a positive ER, I feel better about it. It's not carved in stone, but it's a good complementary indicator. And conversely, when negative VR is formed and you have a downtrending 533 stochastic, that helps me a little bit too. Meanwhile, we had a nice move up here. We jumped in on this positive VR here, and we sold just this past week or so around 115. So we had about a 20 point or so gain in it. I have to check the exact numbers, but a nice play here. And now it's way up here and approaching the higher end of the range, and stochastics have flattened out a little bit. So I'm not really interested in right here, but yeah, sure, it could continue going, particularly if crude oil continues to go, since it's tied to that industry. But my overall play would be if we start to see some real negatives up here, the way we did here back in October, negative VR, I might be inclined to go short it, particularly if a stochastic turns south. So we got to watch what happens here over the very short term and act accordingly. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for tuning in, and subscribe to the indicator if you haven't done so. At least give it a shot on a 1 month free trial. Thank you.